UAPs, aliens, or extraterrestrials. For centuries, we've been obsessed with the idea of life beyond Earth. It's a fascination that spans generations, from ancient myths to modern-day science fiction. We've developed theories, explored concepts, and spun endless stories. Our greatest hits include the Fermi Paradox, the Kardashev Scale, Project Blue Book, and Area 51. Each represents our curiosity and desire to uncover the truth. But we're not covering it today. We don't have the luxury of time to dive into every rabbit hole. We'll be talking about a certain level of skepticism, about believing and knowing. To be precise, about believing that extraterrestrial life may exist, but knowing they're not here yet. Let's break this down, beginning with believing that extraterrestrials can exist. To believe something is to accept it as truth, despite the lack of evidence. Recent discoveries have expanded our understanding of the universe. We've identified Earth-like planets within our field of vision. Planets that might have the right conditions for life as we know it. So the possibility of life outside Earth? Never zero. But here's the catch. Our definition of life is limited. We're searching for something that fits our understanding of what life is. Carbon-based, possibly sentient, and let's be honest, something humanoid. Think of the Anunnakis, the Greys, the lizard people, and the bugs. Despite their otherworldly names, our depictions of them are suspiciously still human. This may be a lack of creativity, and definitely a reflection of our limited imagination. We're limiting our search to something familiar, something that resembles us. As the saying goes, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Since proof is not a requirement to believe in something, the absence of detection does not disprove this belief. We just don't know what we're looking for. So, to summarize, we believe extraterrestrial life may exist out there. But we also know that they are not here. Not yet. As of the publishing of this video, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, we know that they are not anywhere near us, nor have they interacted with us. Knowing is accepting a fact based on evidence. The evidence of their interactions with us? Zero. How about close encounters of the third kind, like saucers and UAPs, and how they've been here all along? Okay, let's address them one by one. Let's look at these encounters of the third kind. None of them have been properly verified. Some sound like a bad dream or a nightmare. And to be unfortunately straightforward, the most publicized claimants of these encounters have a very selfish intent. And that kind of muddies the water for authenticity. Flying saucers and UAPs, they could be unexplained phenomena or illusions. Ideally, we should be pursuing hard evidence first, before we say that they are from our visitors, rather than automatically declaring them to be something akin to a miracle. Answering a what if with another what if doesn't result into an answer, just more intrigue and more questions. And as far as having been here before and influencing our past, this deserves a video on its own. But that's what they want you to think. That's what they say. They covered it up. They are not telling the truth. Could be, but here's our position on this. Those claims speak less about them, rather it speaks more about us. What do we mean? Ever since television, movies, and media have mainstreamed ETs and UFOs, the concept has elevated into a somewhat divine status. It started as a delicious tabloid, a topic so tempting it roused society's curiosity. As media became more accessible, so was the audience size and authors. And now that information and misinformation is in the palm of our hands, This has virtually evolved into a cult. The concept of having been touched or interacted with otherworldly deities elevates our sense of importance and emboldens our sense of purpose. We want to be part of the winning side, the side who shares our enlightenment. The thing is, not all of them are against it out of being ignorantly stubborn or just irrational denial. Let's not forget how science works. In the past, theories once considered heretical, like the Earth orbiting the Sun or the Earth being round, were eventually proven through rigorous testing and evidence. Science is about disproving until something is proven true. So if aliens are already here with us, then skeptics, the them, far from being the villains, are actually the gatekeepers ensuring the truth is solid. They are the necessary barriers and hurdles ensuring that once proven, it becomes an undeniable fact. So what's the takeaway? Keep believing. The universe is vast and full of possibilities. Don't let belief cloud your judgment. At the same time, keep knowing, rooted in evidence and healthy skepticism. Avoid casting aside unwanted counter-arguments and quickly accepting unverified claims. The truth might be out there, but until it arrives, we owe it to ourselves to keep asking questions, to keep exploring, and to keep our minds open without falling into gullibility. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And who knows, maybe they'll let themselves be known based on what they read.